Bom dia, torcida tricolor. Welcome back to another video on channel Fluminense in English. My name is Zan, so tricolor is your gringo, and we have some very interesting news for you today as we have an update on Serna and Thiago Silva and other more important information. So let's get right into the video. So yes, you did hear that right. Serna is recovering, as I posted on my Instagram and Twitter, which you can follow by just searching up Fluminense in English on both Instagram and Twitter. Serna has been evolving in his recovery and should return to Fluminense. Should be available in November sometime. Now, he has been outside of the team since October 3 when he suffered an injury to the posterior muscle of his left thigh at the end of the match against Cruzeiro. He has been progressing well and will hopefully be returning in November. As you know, he joined in mid-season and had a pretty inconsistent season so far, but has been well so far. He'd been injured for around 3 or 4 weeks, along with Thiago Silva. There is no certain return date, but the team, the coaching staff are they are preparing for his return to the field in November sometime. Now, he last played in the victory against Cruzeiro, 1-0 victory. He came in the second half, 14th minute of the second half, and then he got injured during the game. But you can see after the game, you watch the bastidores or like social media, you saw him sort of laying down on the floor after the game. So far his recovery has been going well, but we'll see more as time passes by. Now, images and videos have been surfacing on social media that Thiago Silva has been training with the Fluminense squad, and that is in fact true. As GE reports, Thiago Silva participates in training and increases chances of him being available for the match against Grêmio on Friday. Now, another thing to note that Nonato has also been training with his mask, but today he trained, Monday, yesterday. I'm recording this video on Monday, but I'll upload it on Tuesday. He trained on Monday without any mask whatsoever, so he should be one to count on. As you know, Victor Hugo had a horrible game against Vitória. We really need Nonato to show up and do well as Cando Bernal. Now, Thiago Silva participated in training at the CT Carlos Castillo on Monday afternoon, and he did work with the ball along with the team, alongside Nonato and the rest of Fluminense squad. So chances are that both of them should be available for the match against Grêmio on Friday. Now, he hasn't played in a month. As you know, he suffered a left heel injury in the game against Atlético Mineiro back in the Maracanã, and it got aggravated against Atlético Mineiro in the return game. However, it will all depend on how he does in training in the next couple of days. Whether he plays or not will depend on training. As I mentioned, Renato will hopefully be traveling with the team and would be with the team for Friday. And another person, Felipe Melo, who did not travel to Bahia because he had pain in the calf, had also participated in training, along with Renato Augusto, was left out for being having knee pain. Now, against Grêmio, Fluminense will count on the return of Facundo Bernal, who served suspension against Vitória, so that's great news for us. Now, there are 8 players that Fluminense has that currently are hanging in the stage of being suspended, which are Fabio, Arias Ganso, Cohen Elias, Manuel Marquinhos, Samuel Xavier, Thiago Santos, Thiago Silva, and Mano Menezes. If they pick up a yellow card against Grêmio, they will be left for the next game. Now, just to end things off here, Fluminense will have 2 more games before the next break for the last FIFA date of the year. Now, as you know, Fluminense is currently 13th place. As of recording this video, they're currently 13th place in the Brasileiro with 36 points, and they'll have 2 more matches in the first week of November before the next and last stop for the FIFA date of 2024. The FIFA date, as you know, is for the Continental qualifiers for the World Cup of 2026. The tricolor faces Grêmio on November 1st on Friday in the Maracanã and visits Internacional on November 8th in Beira Rio, Belo Horizonte, I believe. And then they will have about 15 days of stoppage due to the FIFA date, which is for the World Cup qualifiers, and then they will face Fortaleza and Criciúma in the Maracanã. Now, hopefully, if all goes well, Fluminense will definitely get rid of relegation in November if they win at least the 3 games they have in the Maracanã. Now, as I mentioned just a couple of minutes ago, Serna, Thiago Silva, and Nonato, they have been injured recently, and this sort of 15 days of rest will give them a good opportunity to fully recover and be 100% for the final stretch of the Brasileirão. Now that's it for today's video, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below where you're watching us from, or any other feedback on the video. What do you think Serna? Well, how many games do you think Serna will play in November? What do you think Thiago Silva and Nonato will play on Friday or not, etc. So I'm always going to be replying to the comments. Make sure to comment down below. Até a próxima.